It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers. This game circled this week. Two of the best teams so far squaring off here in Week 5. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Set. Black 80, black. Hey, Ray.
Herbert now off the play fake. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call. The receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. Lion. Set.
Back to the air, Herbert. Gets it downfield, on target to Ganson. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. Answers have to be found defensively.
All lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Mahomes starting off with a throw. They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down from the 42. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish up their opening drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
380. Get out. Ready.
Design bootleg here. Buying some time right. He's going to let this go. Deep down the run. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Chiefs take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
Coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion left. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
Yellow,
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That's brought in. It's his back, Brashard Smith. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
A gain of 14.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Yellow.
Now we give left side to Pacheco. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's hold home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
On the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Screen here for Smith. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Offensive line fast.
It's now 4th down.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. This one's caught. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Complete.
The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Kansas City.
Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10.
Set. Hold me trips right. Go.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
80. Delta. Hunt. Ready.
Play action now for Herbert. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Couldn't make the connection, was looking for Ladd McConkey. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Third down.
Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Set. 380. Grenade. Kappa. Set.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. This defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
10 yards.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Starts his return from the 23. Jukes away from one. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Hey, Ridley. Check. Come back.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes now. Finds him over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
On the tackle. A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it.
18.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Mahomes to throw for it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Stop.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, with a very minimal gain.
It's 2nd and
8. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
We'll go one. Set.
Draw play here, Hampton. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up.
A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. The Chiefs in control so far. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They're looking at 3rd and still 10 here. 3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Complete here to Hampton. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Hampton gets it from the pistol. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Let's go. Lion. 12. Ready.
Herbert from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Pickup of 17. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Home trips right.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Shotgun give to Hampton. He has room past the 25. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Go. 380.
Vidal will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Set. Hey, go Lion. Kappa. 59. Go.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Defense making a couple of good stops here, and this brings up 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more.
And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
380. Set.
Herbert throwing on 4th down. Brought in. And they got the connection, but not the touchdown. He's taken down. That's a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
From his end zone, it's Mahomes. Brought in by his back Smith. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Yellow. Attack, attack. Go.
Running is Pacheco. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Yellow. Attack, attack.
1st down throw, Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
To Marquise Brown. A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. He's got it inside the 25. And they are all the way into that red zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Another throw for Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Again, Mahomes to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Cut near the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Yellow.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Caught out wide. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
So 3rd down and about a yard ahead as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Defense made the stand last time. Do they have another one in them here on 3rd and goal?
Fall down these two. I go on, hey! Hey, 43, 43.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime.
Kansas City.
It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Gets this one to Gaston. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him out in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
380. Let's go. Ready.
Hampton now up the middle. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so they're left facing 3rd and long.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Balin Tiger.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. This one falls incomplete. Couldn't find Rondé Gadsden the second on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And they'll be backed up to begin this drive. Great work by the punt team down in it at the 7.
At their own 7-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
tryna give me some more. Throw out pack, this ain't, I'm tugging down on wrist side like you ain't go. If you don't agree, ask the strips on your big 5.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Go.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
Completed to his running back. The nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Lion.
To throw, Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Bronk. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
380. Hey, Ray.
They're going for it. It's Herbert. Into the hands of Ganson. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
And the Chargers, first down.
Go. 5-9.
1st and 10 at the 48.
Herbert to throw once more. Catch made left side by McConkey. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
A gain of 22.
They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Baylor Tiger.
Now Herbert again. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers jump some of the lead off before the half. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Chargers, 14. Cameron Dicker, the kickoff for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. All right, some good work on that run back, Bronk. He gets this to the 33.
Get your money up. And the money down. On all of us.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Yellow. First hit.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Yellow. First hit.
Looking to throw. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Just cannot afford right here, Cade, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Yellow. First hit.
He's back to throw. Out wide to Brown. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
On the east side of the 589, middle of jumping to the road drive. Lows and highs, me and all the roads in the stolen ride like outside, so Home stand this side, show you would not bob to the blue. Like Tupac, I see the bunch of me guys in the land at a time. Going to the west side, give a side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
All set to go now from the 35.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Crosses midfield, still going. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Going to the ground again on first. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
Called in by Greg. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
missed out to his right. And he's out of bounds just behind that line. Only a yard or two lost, but Brock, we all know, still qualifies as a sack.
You know, Kate, that's one of those situations where the game just, I think, speeds up on the QB a little bit. He doesn't flip it out of bounds before he goes out. It's going to end up as a sack on the stat sheet for the defense, and they earned it with effort, chasing him all the way to the sidelines.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
Yellow. On the line, easy. Easy. Hey, rip left.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Right.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. So maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Incomplete.
The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. A very short kick here from the right half. Butker knocks it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Hardman with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
McCole Hardman on the return. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10.
380. Cut. 380. Hey, go Lions. Homie trips right.
Herbert from the gun. Going to the left side, and Johnston has it. Free inside the 30. To the 10. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers cut the lead down to 10.
Chiefs 31. Chargers 21.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
I see through your eyes and still enjoy the show. Yeah.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Yellow.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits his running back. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
first down from the 41.
Yellow. Let's go on. Yellow. What's that?
They'll run now with Pacheco. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
On that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Mahomes. Here's a screen sound for Pacheco. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Yellow.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
5-yard pickup.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Fourth down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it.
Yellow. 15.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Yellow.
The first down carry for Pacheco. And they're going to keep moving forward, brought down to inside the opposing 30. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
And it really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, you got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Yellow. Hey, son, switch. I don't need to.
Blown back into the handoff. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chiefs first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Yellow.
Back to the well again. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. This time it's a passing play. Short pass brought in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Okay, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Nickel look by the Chargers here, 3rd down. The tight end going in motion right. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. And that delay of game certainly ups the difficulty on this 3rd down. They need 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs take a 3-possession lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's going to take this one back. It's a pick 6 and a KC touchdown. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs make it a 24-point ball game.
Chargers 21. Harrison Butker.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Herbert back to it after the pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life. And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Herbert. Big yards on the right inside. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Five nine. Let's go. Baylor Tigers.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Getting out to his left. He gains 11 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Baylor Tigers. Let's go. Ready.
Here's Herbert, first and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
12. Built up.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. Brings up third down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Set. Hey, Ray.
Here he goes, third and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come in with a play or two on third down. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on fourth.
59. Black 80. Black.
Desperation time here. Throw is caught by the back. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Got some whistles here. Officials calling for a stoppage. Injured player, it appears. And that is their running back, Omarion Hampton. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Hey, ramp. Set. Let's go. 80. 21. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. You. Ready.
It's Herbert once more. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Looking for Kamani Vidal out of the backfield. So it'll be second down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. I think that was a throw pick. It just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Set. Baylor Tiger. Set.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're staring at fourth and long. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, they had one last gasp to try to make something happen here in the red zone, Brock. Just wasn't there. This defense too locked in, coming up with the interception.
Yeah, it's the work they do on those first 3 downs to get to this 4th down, like a pitcher does, to get to an 0-2 count. They know it's their advantage. And once that offense decides to go for it on 4th down, a good chance they're going to get that stop. And oh, by the way, a few style points and add it to the stat sheet with the INT.
Yellow. Hero. My side.
A counter give here to Pacheco. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
He's taken down.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. Don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
Gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
That's a lot, 80. My side.
Here's the handoff. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Winning begets winning. You know what happens in the league? Explosive plays begin explosive plays, which often begets scoring.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chiefs close to beginning the year 4-0. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Yellow. Attack.
Back to throw Mahomes. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Chiefs continue piling it on here in the 4th. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Set.
Hampton gets the handoff. That one only good for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down to the 37-yard line. Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know your worth.
Set. Reload.
Back to Hampton. This fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Green 80. Reload. Black 80. Black. Ready.
Herbert now. He finds Fant. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Give him 32 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. right? They're big. They can block at the line of scrimmage. But the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Lion.
Herbert now off the play fake. Headed out right. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now this one has been a long game, no doubt. But hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Herbert's going to look to throw for this. And he is into the end zone for 2. So that right there turns this into a 3-score game. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
And they take the attempted onside kick all the way back. Touchdown! Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
The Chiefs and Mahomes setting up for 2.
Hey, 43, 15.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They give it to the back of his own read. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Ooh, whether they got it or not there, Brock, not going to make too many friends going for 2 in that situation.
Yeah, sure felt less about whether they're successful or not, and more just about the fact they don't care. I'll tell you what, they may forget about it. Those guys on the other side, they won't. And they'll remember it the next time they line up against each other.
Harrison Butker and a kick.
What do you think, Brock? Did we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Home to right.
Herbert from the gun. Gets it downfield, on target to Getson. He's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Get 22 out of that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Ready.
1st and 10, Herbert sends this to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers putting up points in a game decided. Dicker on now for the PAT.
Dicker for the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers trail by 22 now.
Chargers 36.
Don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Chiefs cover up the kick. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
No question they wanted the ball back late. But you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when you're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Yellow.
Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Going all the way to the end zone here. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
They're going to pass it here. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of them. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Let's go, let's go.
Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So score this a win for the Chiefs. Well, Brock, I know you know this. There is good trips home, and then there is great trips home. And I'd imagine tonight's going to be a great one. Hard to contain these guys when you crush a division rival this badly.
What gives that away, Kate? Is it the smiles? Is it the joy? They're trying to keep it professional, interacting like no big deal. I know. But you know and I know that's going to be one fun plane ride home.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.